people have understood cloning vector features a cloning vector must have in our recombinant DNA technology. And here I have drawn your artificial plasmid, that is PBR322. Once again, let me recall, it should have origin of replication, right? It should have selectable marker. Here in PBR322 we are having ampicillin resistant gene as well as tetracycline resistant gene, apart from which your cloning vector must have recognition site, or you can say as your cloning site, where your restriction endonucleases can act. So any cloning vector must have these three important features. Now let us talk about how we can select transformant from non-transformant. In the sense here, we are going to discuss importance of selectable marker, which we are using generally antibiotic resistant gene like kanamycin, yes, chloramphenicol, tetracycline and ampicillin. Now I am going to explain the same by using this PBR322 plasmid, your artificial plasmid. Now, who plays an important role in this? Of course, our selectable marker, that is ampicillin resistant and tetracycline resistant. To have a look over here what I have written, the presence of restriction sites within the marker tetracycline and ampicillin permits an easy selection of for cell transformed with the recombinant PBR322. Now what this line means, ये आपको ये कहना चाह रही है कि our ampicillin resistant gene and tetracycline resistant gene have recognition site for restriction endonucleases, yes or no? वापस से एक बार, if I am talking about this ampicillin resistant, right, then this gene have recognition site for an enzyme PVU1 and PST1. Similarly, if we are talking about your tetracycline, ये पूरा gene है which codes for tetracycline resistance. Here we are having recognition site for our two enzymes, namely BAMH1 and SAL1. So due to presence of this recognition sites in your ampicillin and tetracycline resistant gene plays a very important role in selecting transformants from non-transformants. Okay, now what I have written, insertion of DNA fragment. DNA fragment in the sense here we are talking of foreign gene. Foreign gene मतलब gene of interest, ठीक है? So have a look here, insertion of DNA fragment into plasmid. We are talking about PBR322 using enzyme. देखो कौन सी enzyme मैंने use करी है, PST1 और PVU1. Okay, places DNA insert within gene ampicillin resistant and thus makes this gene non-functional. अब ये क्या लाइन कहना चाह रही है, देखो यहाँ पे क्या बोला लाइन में, we are going to use enzyme, say for example PVU1. Either of one enzyme we are going to use. Say for example we are using this enzyme PVU1, ये एंजाइम हम यूज कर रहे हैं. अब आप मुझे बताओ इसकी रिकॉग्निशन साइट कहाँ पे प्रेजेंट है? इसकी रिकॉग्निशन साइट है प्रेजेंट ऑन एम्पिसिलिन रेजिस्टेंट जीन, यस और नो? यस. तो भाई ये PVU1 है, इट इज गोइंग टू कट दिस एम्पिसिलिन रेजिस्टेंट जीन, यस और नो? यस. एंड thus this gene becomes non-functional. और आपका जो gene of interest है वो कहाँ पे आएगा, कौन सी साइट पे आएगा? The site where ampicillin resistance is present. Simple as that. Thus, if bacterial cell containing such a recombinant PBR322, okay, अब ये आपने रिकॉम्बिनेंट डीएनए क्रिएट करा. से फॉर एग्जांपल, फॉर योर ईज ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग, दिस इज योर PBR322 एंड मानो दिस इज योर जीन ऑफ इंटरेस्ट. ठीक है, ये जीन ऑफ इंटरेस्ट कौन सी साइट पे प्रेजेंट है? ऑफ कोर्स एम्पिसिलिन रेजिस्टेंट साइट, क्योंकि वी हैव कट इट बाय यूजिंग PVU1. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू ट्रांसफॉर्म this recombinant DNA into bacteria. Say for example, ये बैक्टीरिया में मैंने डाल दिया and this bacteria is our E. coli. Now the bacterial cell containing such recombinant PBR will unable to grow in presence of ampicillin. अब आपको क्या करना है? ये बैक्टीरियल कॉलोनी को you have to grow in a medium containing ampicillin. Okay? ये मीडियम में मैंने कौन सी एंटीबायोटिक डाली है? एम्पिसिलिन डाली है. नाउ यू पीपल से मी, डू दिस रिकॉम्बिनेंट डीएनए हैव एम्पिसिलिन रेजिस्टेंट जीन? नो. एंड thus this bacterias are unable to grow in presence of ampicillin. But if you are going to keep the same in tetracycline containing medium, do these colonies grow? What will be your answer? Yes, this will grow. Why? Because it have still tetracycline resistant gene. Okay, so these colonies are going to grow in tetracycline medium. Am I clear? So this is your first case. Now have a look. Second case I have written similarly. If you are using restriction enzyme BAMH1 or SAL1, इसकी रिकॉग्निशन साइट देखो, पिक्चर देखो, बताओ कहां पे रिकॉग्निशन साइट? BAMH1 एंड SAL1, इसकी रिकॉग्निशन साइट आर प्रेजेंट इन टेट्रासाइक्लिन रेजिस्टेंट जीन. ठीक है. नाउ से फॉर एग्जांपल वी आर यूजिंग BAMH1 एंजाइम, तो व्हाट विल हैपन? इट इज गोइंग टू मेक कट हियर, राइट? आपका फॉरेन डीएनए, आपका जीन ऑफ इंटरेस्ट आर गोइंग टू लाइगेट ओवर हियर, यस और नो? एंड thus your gene tetracycline becomes inactive, non-functional. It will become non-functional. देखो क्या लिखा है. Similarly, okay, this is case 1 and this is case 2. When restriction enzyme BAMH1 or SAL1 is used, the DNA insert मतलब we are talking about our gene of interest. Our gene of interest is placed within gene टेट्रासाइक्लिन, क्योंकि यहाँ पे हमने कौन सी एंजाइम यूज करी? BAMH1, मेकिंग जीन टेट्रासाइक्लिन नॉन फंक्शनल. नाउ सच कॉलोनीज, नाउ यू से मी, व्हेन यहाँ पे कट है, यहाँ पे आपका फॉरेन जीन है, डीएनए है, राइट? नाउ व्हेन दिस कॉलोनी, दिस बैक्टीरिया आर प्लेस्ड इन tetracycline containing medium, will they grow? No, they will not grow because gene tetracycline is non-functional. Whereas the same bacteria, if you are going to keep it in ampicillin containing medium, will these colonies grow? What will be your answer? Yes, they are definitely are going to grow. Why? Because they still have ampicillin resistant gene. I hope this is clear to you. Once again, how you can select transformant from non-transformant, who plays a very important role. So your answer is restriction sites, right? Where? To your selectable marker, that is your ampicillin resistant and your tetracycline resistant. Let us understand this diagrammatically. Here this red color portion represents our gene of interest, that is foreign gene bolo, or you can say it as your alien gene. This represents our vector DNA, that is your vehicle DNA. By using same restriction enzyme, they are going to cut, which results in formation of your recombinant DNA, as you can see over here, 1, 2 and 3. These 3 are considered as your recombinant DNA. Okay, whereas some of your vector, look at here, some of your vectors have not taken up gene of interest as such. ये सारी की सारी प्रोसेस कहाँ पे हो रही है? टेस्ट ट्यूब में, where your gene of interest is present, okay, where your vector DNAs are present. You are going to add, यहाँ पे आपने क्या ऐड करा? your restriction endonucleases, it is going to cut DNA into fragments, right? Now certain vector are going to take up your foreign gene. These are termed as recombinant DNA, whereas some of your plasmid or you can say vector DNA remains as it is. Okay, it is not necessary कि सारे के सारे vector DNA gene of interest ले ले. Some of them will take up gene of interest and some will not take up gene of interest. Okay, now what happens, इसके ही अंदर ये टेस्ट ट्यूब के अंदर ही आपने डाला E. coli. ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन प्रोसेस कराने के लिए what you have added, a bacteria, that is your E. coli. Now in this there is 3 possibilities. In this, चलो ये वापस से मैंने यही टेस्ट ट्यूब यहाँ पे ड्रॉ करी, राइट? इसके अंदर मैंने क्या डाला है, E. coli डाला. 3 possibilities are there. Either this E. coli do not take plasmid or your recombinant DNA, then such E. coli are called as non-transformant. Okay, ना तो vector DNA ले ना तो recombinant DNA ले, तो such bacteria are termed as non-transformant. इसको क्या बोलो आप, non-transformant. Now 2 more possibilities are there. या तो ये बैक्टीरिया क्या ले आपके वेक्टर डीएनए से, फॉर एग्जांपल यहाँ पे मैंने यूज करा है PBR 322, ठीक है. सो सेकेंड पॉसिबिलिटी क्या हो गई कि ये E. coli ने क्या लिया, सिर्फ और सिर्फ PBR 322 लिया. योर थर्ड पॉसिबिलिटी दैट इज ऑफ अवर इंटरेस्ट, आपका जो E. coli है वो क्या लेने वाला है, आपका recombinant DNA, that is your, these are also called as PBR 322, recombinant PBR 322 who is having our gene of interest. ठीक है, सो ये टेस्ट ट्यूब में लिया जीन ऑफ इंटरेस्ट वेक्टर डीएनए, राइट? उसके अंदर क्या डाला हमने, E. coli. 3 पॉसिबिलिटीज ऑफ E. coli, या तो E. coli कुछ भी ना ले, या तो E. coli क्या ले, ओनली वेक्टर ले, या तो E. coli क्या ले भाई, आपका recombinant DNA. सो ये जो पहला है, फर्स्ट वन, ओके, दिस इज टर्म्ड एज नॉन ट्रांसफॉर्मेंट, एंड दिस टू, कैन यू सी दिस, these two are called as your transformant. of course उसने लिया ना, प्लाज्मिड लिया या फिर recombinant DNA लिया, कुछ तो लिया. so this are termed as transformant. लेकिन this are called as non recombinants. ये जो है फर्स्ट वन, इसको क्या बोलो आप, नॉन recombinant. ठीक है, as this bacteria do not have our gene of interest, whereas the later one, this one, this is called as your recombinant bacteria. इसको क्या बोलूं मैं, recombinant bacteria. I hope sorry the process is clear to you. 3 possibilities, transformant and non-transformant. transformant में भी 2 options, सिर्फ और सिर्फ PBR 322 लिया, सिर्फ प्लाज्मिड लिया, सिर्फ वेक्टर लिया, तो उसको आप बोलो नॉन रिकॉम्बिनेंट. जीन ऑफ इंटरेस्ट के साथ लिया तो देन दिस इज कॉल्ड एज योर रिकॉम्बिनेंट, एंड दिस इज व्हाट वी रिक्वायर. सो ये प्रोसेस हो गई. फॉर योर एक्सप्लेनेशन हियर आई हैव एक्सप्लेन समथिंग, लेट अस ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस. वंस अगेन ये क्या है बेटा जी, आपका PBR 322, इट इज हैविंग 2 sites. Oh yes, you can select transformant from non-transformant by using antibiotic resistant gene. You very well know that. Apart from this, we people are also having one more technique for selecting transformants from non-transformant, and that is called as your blue-white screening. 2 techniques हुई, selectable marker use करके, and second one is called as your blue-white screening. So here I have explained the technique by using antibiotic resistant gene, जो आपको पता है. So this is your PBR 322. ये टेट्रासाइक्लिन रेजिस्टेंट, ये एम्पिसिलिन रेजिस्टेंट. हमने यहाँ पे कौन सी एंजाइम यूज करी, BAM H1. तो इसकी रिकॉग्निशन साइट, इसकी recognition site कौन से जीन पे प्रेजेंट है? The gene which codes for tetracycline resistant. Yes or no? Yes. तो what we have done? We have used BAMH1, right? जिसकी वजह से and we are going to add our gene of interest. We are going to ligate it with the help of an enzyme called as DNA ligase. Okay? तो यहाँ पे देखो भाई ये क्या हो गया? We have added our gene of interest. Now, due to addition of gene of interest, tetracycline resistant gene, right, becomes inactive. ये क्या हो जाता है बेटा जी? Inactive हो जाता है. देखो, to summarize over here, this is your PBR 322. Okay? Say for example, मान लो कि this is gene, black color portion. This is gene which codes for your tetracycline resistant. ये gene है जो tetracycline resistant देता है. Now what you have done? You have used an enzyme called as BAMH1. आपने इसकी recognition site से for example somewhat over here present है, right? And इसके अंदर आपने क्या add कराया? आपका gene of interest, this red one. So due to addition of this new gene का addition हुआ, then can you see this older one that codes for tetracycline resistant is divided into two parts, and now this gene which codes for tetracycline resistant becomes inactive. ये चीज को कहा जाता है इंसर्शनल. हमने क्या इंसर्ट किया यहाँ पे? फॉरेन जीन, जिसकी वजह से क्या हुआ? इनएक्टिवेशन. किसका इनएक्टिवेशन हुआ? टेट्रासाइक्लिन रेजिस्टेंट जीन का. सो दिस डेफिनेशन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इंसर्शनल एक्टिवेशन का मतलब क्या होता है? आपने नया जीन डाला, इसकी वजह से जो पुराना जीन था वो क्या हो गया बेटा जी? इनएक्टिवेट हो गया. तो दिस इज व्हाट आई मीन बाय इंसर्शनल इनएक्टिवेशन. ओके, सो बाय यूजिंग दिस we people have created your R. R stands for your recombinant PBR 322 जो कि vector है. Okay, and the process what we have done, we have transformed this into E. coli. यही process मैंने यहाँ पे समझाई है. Okay, we have done the process of transformation. Now for this again, as I mentioned over here, there are three possibilities. Number one says your non-transformed E. coli, कुछ ना ले वो. Second case is transformed E. coli. Transformed E. coli have your normal PBR 322 and इसको आप क्या बोल सकते हो? Non-recombinant. Of course it is transformed, but it is non-recombinant as it is having normal PBR 322 which have both ampicillin as well as tetracycline resistant. ठीक है? And third, which is of our interest, is transformed E. coli once again, but it have your recombinant PBR 322. मतलब यहाँ पे tetracycline resistance is lost. These bacteria, these colonies have only and only ampicillin resistant. Simple as that. जो मैंने यहाँ समझाया, this is what I have written here. Now, what is the function of this selectable marker, that is antibiotic resistant gene? Let's look about. I have written case 1, 2 and 3, same as that. Now, one by one you are going to place this bacteria in a Petri plate containing ampicillin and in a Petri plate containing tetracycline. Okay. Case number 1, non-transformant E. coli. Now you people say me, do this E. coli have any resistant? नहीं है ना? तो this first one which are non-transformed E. coli who do not have any resistance towards tetracycline and ampicillin, once placed in the medium will get die. They are going to die. Am I clear? So यहाँ पे this sign indicates they are going to die. Okay, this is your first case. Now let's look about your second case. Second case is your transformant but non-recombinant. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ भाई? This have PBR 322 as it is. मतलब इसके पास ampicillin resistant भी है, tetracycline resistant भी है. So, but of course, if we are going to keep such bacteria, such colonies in ampicillin medium and tetracycline medium, they are going to grow. What is the reason for the same? क्योंकि इनके पास there is your ampicillin resistant as well as tetracycline resistance. So plus sign indicates they are going to grow. Next comes our transformant. To be more specific, इसको आप क्या बोलो? Recombinant which have our gene of interest. Okay, now this colonies only have ampicillin resistant. So if you are going to keep this colony in ampicillin medium, what these colonies are going to do? They are going to grow. But those bacteria who have taken up this RPBr322 do not grow in tetracycline medium. What is the reason for the same? क्योंकि इनके पास tetracycline resistance नहीं है. Why? Because that gene is inactivated due to insertion of our foreign gene. I hope this topic is clear to you people. Okay, now let us discuss the process how you select recombinants from non-recombinants. As we have discussed earlier, this test tube have bacterial cultures and all three types of E. coli bacteria are present, right? That is your non-transformant. Second one is transformant who have our recombinant DNA, and third one is transformant who have only PBr322. मतलब इसमें सिर्फ और सिर्फ क्या present होगा? Plasmid present होगा. Now what we are going to do? We are going to take this bacterial culture in a Petri plate that contains nutrient medium, that is your ampicillin agar plate. Okay, we very well know that we people have used BAM-H1 enzyme. हमने कौन सी एंजाइम यूज करी थी? BAM-H1 एंजाइम, जो कि उसकी recognition साइट कौन सी थी? टेट्रासाइक्लिन रेजिस्टेंस, राइट? सो वी नो दैट आपका जो रिकॉम्बिनेंट डीएनए होगा उसमें टेट्रासाइक्लिन रेजिस्टेंट साइट प्रेजेंट नहीं होने वाले. सो वी हैव यूज्ड हियर फर्स्ट ampicillin medium, right? We are going to take in a Petri plate. So this is your ampicillin agar plate. इसको आप न्यूट्रिएंट प्लेट भी बोल सकते हो. Now simple as that, if you are going to keep this bacterial population in this ampicillin containing agar plate, आपको अच्छे से पता है कि नॉन ट्रांसफॉर्मेंट्स डू नॉट हैव एनी रेजिस्टेंस. ना तो एम्पिसिलिन के लिए वो रेजिस्टेंट है, ना तो टेट्रासाइक्लिन के लिए वो रेजिस्टेंट है. यस और नो? यस. Thus these colonies are going to die. These colonies are going to die once placed in ampicillin agar plate. Which colonies are going to grow? Yes, of course, our recombinants as well as your non-recombinants. What is the reason for the same? We very well know that recombinants have ampicillin resistant. Non-recombinants have both resistant, right? So this plate contains your non-recombinant along with your recombinant one. Now, we want to separate this recombinants from non-recombinants. How we are going to do this? Simply, we are going to make replica of this on filter paper. Simple as that. आपकी जो bacterial colonies होती है, they are sticky in nature. They are sticky in nature. Okay. So once you have to cut filter paper of size of this Petri plate, right? And you are going to stick it over it like this. You are going to press it over like this. So what will happen? The filter paper contains colonies, right, which are present in this ampicillin agar plate. जो कि bacterial colonies are sticky in nature. Due to its stickiness, they get stick on filter paper. The position will be same. The position will be same. Am I clear? Once again, for separating recombinants from non-recombinants, हमने रेप्लिका बनाई. रेप्लिका कैसे बनाते हो आप? Okay, by using filter paper. by using filter paper. आपको क्या करना है, the property of bacteria is that this colonies are sticky in nature, वो चिपक जाती है. So what you people are going to do, you are going to cut filter paper of the size of this agar plate. You have to press it like this. Due to sticky nature, ये जो bacterial colonies है will stick on filter paper, of course at the same side, of course at the same side. ठीक है, तो ये हमने जनरेट क्या करी, रेप्लिका. ओके, दिस इज thus called as your master plate, or you can say it as your original plate. Simple as that. Okay, now what you are going to do, you are going to take this colony, you are going to take this colony and grow it in tetracycline containing medium. अब ये colonies को आपको कहाँ पे grow करना है, tetracycline containing medium, that is on tetracycline agar plate. Agar is simply nothing but your nutrient. Okay, so you have to grow this replicas on tetracycline agar plate. What will happen, आपको अच्छे से पता है. If you are talking about non-recombinants, they do not have resistance towards tetracycline. Thus, these colonies get killed. Thus, these colonies get killed. But if you are talking about non-recombinants, तो उसके पास तो tetracycline resistant property है. Yes or no? Yes. So this non-recombinant colonies of bacteria are going to grow in tetracycline agar plate. Say for example, इसमें से ये जो यहाँ पे ब्लू वन है, यहाँ पे कॉलोनी ग्रो नहीं करी, यहाँ पे कॉलोनी ग्रो नहीं हो रही है, मतलब दिस इज our recombinant one. Why it is not growing? Due to insertional inactivation. मैंने आपको समझाया, due to addition of foreign gene, tetracycline resistant gene gets inactivated. So our recombinants do not have tetracycline resistant. Yes or no? So ये जो कॉलोनी से, for example, just for your explanation, यहाँ पे कॉलोनी नहीं ग्रो करी और यहाँ पे भी कॉलोनी ग्रो नहीं करी, तो you can easily predict कि जहां पे कॉलोनी ग्रो नहीं हो रही वहां पे कौन से बैक्टीरिया है आपके, दोज हु हैव टेकन अप आवर recombinant DNA. Okay, how you can separate it out? Simple as that. You can easily compare this plate with master plate. Yes or no? देखो कॉलोनी कहाँ पे ग्रो नहीं हो रही है, देख के बताऊं, यहाँ पे कॉलोनी ग्रो नहीं हो रही है, मतलब यहाँ पे वो मर गई है, got killed due to presence of tetracycline. कहाँ पे नहीं ग्रो हो रही है, पॉइंट नंबर 1 ओवर हियर एंड पॉइंट नंबर 2 ओवर हियर. तो आपको पता चले कि yes, this is our transformant recombinant, okay, who have our gene of interest. From here you can take out this colonies and you can use this for further purpose. So this is the function of selectable marker. I hope it is very well clear to all of you. Thank you.